For someone else, I'm good to see your face. Coming home to doing well. I hope you're doing well. I'm here for someone else. I wish that I could stay back in the poor boy's house. I'm here for someone else. No less hell so long. Ooh. So long. And we are good. All right. Hello. Howdy. Let's go. What happened? I saw some shit was going down earlier. Good. Good shit. Yo, I'm gonna have about 1,000 plate to put in the guild. So you. Yep. All the iron that we're that I took is all going straight back into the guild's coffers. So. I can fast travel, right? Why would ATK join us? It's like, what the fuck? Oh, really? Alright. It's not that bad. you're supposed to protect your ports. Yep, yep. That's really dumb that they didn't do that. Alright, so all I need is coal right now. Oh, fine. We'll be good with that. Oh shit, really, eh? Alright, cool. That doesn't sound too bad. Sounds like a good time, actually. Who the fuck is pushing me? Harlock, you bastard! Yeah, just because it's a small vehicle doesn't mean I can't fuck you up. I'll fucking do it again. I'll fucking force you to give me your gold. I haven't smoked weed yet, so. Yeah, all right. Wait until. What am I waiting for? Just. Yeah, well, it's a difference between this morning and you know having to go to work. Thank God I'm not FAA fucking certified, man. I'd be in trouble.
Hey, you still not clear, kid?
What up, brother?
Where did you put the packaging?
Tell you in a minute. Which packaging?
Packing tape.
Packing tape. I got you. Hold on. Let me just not get butt touched over here, right? It would be technically underneath the sink. Downstairs. Hey, hold on. Hmm. Is TSC looking for a fight? No. I was gonna say. Yeah, we took. Then they like disband.
No, we have.
People definitely watch you gamble. Yeah. No. Yeah, no. It's like getting a gun and not getting ammo. Fire tokens. Voodoo skulls. Yeah. Triple 16s. Nice try. Nice try. Yeah. Damn. Was a person's name Inmate Dicking? Mick Dicking. Okay, thank God. I was about to say, holy shit, that name. If it was Inmate Dicking, I was about to say, like, someone make sure they're not a CO. Yeah, it's a really great name. Just really fucked up. Like, like that should get you on a list fucked up. Ugh. Ugh. That's gonna be my next ship's name. Alright. Now I'm smoking weed. Just get a bunch of sparrows. I'm already at the South Lighthouse. Where the fuck are you? Yeah, I got you. I see you. You know, if I'm on and I hear you're needing a fucking hand, I got you. I'm about to piss somebody off. Piss on them. He's gone, Hi Bear. That bitch is gone. What? What up, dude? What good news did you get?
The good news is that my math was wrong.
You're not Asian, so I would expect a little bit of incorrect calculations.
Yeah. So the lock on the wheel is for 30 kilometers, which comes out to 18.
You shouldn't be. I'm calling you smart. It's fine to be. It's fine to be. It's fine to be smart. It's like listen. It's intelligent to allow someone to say you're intelligent. It's pretty stupid not to.
Okay. Well, it was 18 miles, not 15.
He's white, so it's all good. And I'm talking to my best friend though, so he gets points.
I'm not white.
I know, Swahili. You fucking. What the fuck is wrong with you? Albino Swahili.
Well, you.
Oh, Jesus, that's funny. Hi, Bear. We should turn around, brother. I know you did, Elon.
You do?
No, you did.
Jerk for Kirk cat challenge.
And I just crashed into a privateer. Upgrade. He's never mind. He's right here. Here, watch out for a second. Hey, Elon. Head south. I'm gonna cut in front. Or in back, yeah. How's about them for fucking pounded, bitch?
Hey. Ian.
Mm-hmm.
You need to get up and ride that wheel 2 miles before I get on the phone with the motion.
Okay.
So the phone call's at 1 o'clock. So get up at 12 and go ride 2 miles.
Okay.
2 miles, that's all. Ah, of course.
I'm coming back down with the... How many you got on you? No. I'm north of you. I'm north of you. I'm north of you, buddy. I'm gonna go kill him. Fuck that shit. Yeah, that's fine. I'm catching up to him. They don't understand what they did. They are at this personal island over here. They just got in. Now their one's come out. I'm aimed on them, so. And Zero's coming up this way too, so. Yep. that you on the other side? Hell yeah. Come on. Why am I slowing down? It's direct wind change fucking into it. Hi there. Can you oh, that was a nice fucking that was nice. Invite me to your group. Thank you. And it's a game over. No fucking way. Yes. Get fucked. Well, give me your 30 fucking chest, bitch. Yeah. Big. I'm in the I'm in the middle of typing shit. Can't type shit. Jericho 85, thanks for the follow. Oh shit was mad funny. I'm actually sailing them into random people, not you guys. I'm sorry. Don't mind me. I'm having them follow me. Nope, nope. They're not following me anymore. Everyone's fucked. Welcome everybody. Thank you for being here. Remember, if you could hit that like, hit that sub, hit that follow, whatever side you're on. If you're on the YouTube side or the Twitch side, you just fuck around here. And thanks for hanging out. I feel like that still should have fucking killed him. I like the fucking the trick shot though. I like that trick shot you did at the end. You fucking hit it with that last one. What up, Jericho? How you doing on that side, on the Twitch side? How you doing? I'm getting shit on. There. It's cool content. Yo! Oh, so okay, fish is gonna go around shit. Hell yeah, Jericho. Yo, that's so funny. It's fucking yo. So he messages me 5v1 and I'm just like yo. So I'm just like catch the chainsaw on YouTube and Twitch.
Your reel's plugged in.
Yo, this guy is
Still up.
I got you. Do I have to unplug it?
Yeah.
Before I go to sleep?
Yeah.
Alright, cool.
It's at 96% now. So like, give it like an hour.
Alright. Give it an hour? I'll check it in an hour. It's fucking 1:34. Holy shit, that's fucking funny. I'm not gonna lie, that shit was too funny. Oh man. What 3 fucking 5v1? I don't give a fuck if it's 20v1. We're all gonna have a fucking circle stomp on you. I mean, that was absolutely perfect. Plus, it only costs me 1 canvas and 300 gold to get a pip back for this thing. Talk all the shit you want. I don't give a fuck. You just got circle stomp. Oh shit, that was funny. Oh my god. Oh, that actually, I feel you. Finished. By the way, welcome to the chat. Welcome to Jericho. First time chat. Let's go. All right, and ship traders to buy stuff. Hell yeah. Did I just fuck around because I really don't care what I do with this? Yeah. I got a couple of free sale ships, the fucking ones that you can just do whatever you want with. I do those fucking I do all those fucking tavern missions for helping out the assistance ones. If you do assistant missions from the tavern, it helps out our guild ranking. So, like, it's one of and it gives you a lot of like, honestly, it gives you good resources. And if you use like the Santisma, you get a bunch of bonuses for that. So if you just run around doing ground missions, you could basically stock your shit up really quick. Yeah. It is enough. Yep, that's true too. Mm-hmm. Do it. Back to it, motherfuckers! Let's go. Pick up a few things before I go over there. Yeah. Yep. So we will be heading off to like a couple of ground missions and see which one of these productions is ready. Because after we do this, I'm going to upgrade a mine that is a level 2 to level 4 and get another personal island. That's another one I'm going to do. I'm going to get another personal island. Here we go. So who's playing this other than Jericho out there? And if you're on YouTube, let me know in the comments. What's your ship of choice and everything? Elon. Elon, drop a barrel right in front of him. For now. Got it. That's one. The Creole. The Creole is pretty good. I like the Creole. Like when I started on that. That was for sure. I got that as a speed ship. I believe I have that. Yep. Creole. Yep. That went from this, and then I upgraded to the Flying Cloud. Yep. And then I wanted to do a what is it? Then I got this because I didn't feel like getting stuck in the wind and whatnot, and not having a vehicle that could go up through wind, and that everything's. This is not a speed. Like none of my ships are a speed ship. For some reason, I just decided to turn them all into like mini mini cruisers where they, like if I needed to get into a fight, I could still use them as a fighting vehicle. So it's like I'm a little weird. It's like these ships are meant for something. It's just like I get it, but like everyone's gonna come after you in something, and you should just be prepared to actually fight or run or hold your own and be able to run at the same time. See, somebody right there in the chat that knows exactly. Hold on a second. Mom's is calling me. Hold on. Yo, Mom. Alright. Check this out, everybody. I have to feed my cat. If you guys can give me like 5 minutes, I'll be right back. Alright? BRB. Gotta have some responsibilities. Right. Let's put it on the side. Let me put this on. Be right back. Hey, I'm back. Well, get it going again right now. Yo, we're back. Oh, to the north. To the north. Oh, I forgot the fucking coal. Here. Thing. Gonna wash that. I like the upper deck. But stones in the sea. Gotta watch on the side. It is what it is. Welcome everybody. How you doing? It's your boy Blaqksheep, and yeah, welcome to the world. Of sea battles. Tough lover, what up, bruv? How you doing? See you there. Yo, hey, yo, what up, bro? What up, everybody? How you doing? You're playing 4v8 PWW. Nice, nice. How's that going? Clapped. Clap cheeks. Clapping cheeks. Up and slapping cheeks. Let's go. Hell yeah. Nice, nice. Get it in. I need to figure out how to go about hindering people a little more in this arrow. Dirty old wizard. Fucking jack my loot, huh? Dirty old wizard. If I don't get to it first, you can get to it, and you'll have to fucking shoot me. This is hands down ridiculous. Nah, motherfucker. There we go. Harlock, you want a hand? Harlock, you want a hand over there? How many fragments you got from those? One or two. So you gotta be like constantly going for them. Okay, I got you. Yeah, you're gonna be nutting quite a few at that point. Yeah, I gotta get my second personal island now. Gotta figure out where I want to put it. He just shot at me, so SEA just shot at me. Yo, C just shot at me, so I'm gonna like shoot it and kill him. Teach them why not they don't fuck with like specifically me and my sparrow. Fucking dumbass. That was really stupid of you for shooting at me. And I'm taking your shit. Old dirty wizard decided to shoot at me, so I gave him the good old. Good. Yep, I gave him the business and moved on. I'll shoot at you. I know you will shoot at me, tough lover. He fucked around. He found out. He's like, I didn't see your WO. I was like, all good. Yeah, I'm ready to fuck. What is this? I'm just gonna straight up tell him. I'm just gonna straight up tell him, be like, I knew you just picked up this picked up the fucking chest, so you shot at me. Yep.
lizard, 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 lizard. lizard, 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 lizard.
Arrived to feast on their worlds.
Yeah, which is for Space Marine 2. Or even books have with so many people that it resonates so well. So, all right, I gotta be honest with everybody here. I am a massive virgin to the Warhammer 40k series. The most that I've ever understood of the lore or anything about this series or the tabletop game at all has only been with Space Marine 1 and 2, which I absolutely love those games. But the thing is, I've always felt like there was this really intense underlying lore under everything. And I never really got to really just dig my teeth into what this series of just tabletop games themselves, or even books have with so many people that it resonates so well. So I decided to go to a pretty good source. I went to Bricky because he made a video talking about the lore of Warhammer 40k. So what we're going to do is today we're going to react to it and see if this guy's going to get into Warhammer. And I got a feeling it might even happen. So take it away, Bricky.
In the grim darkness of the 41st millennium exists the Empire of Man, a backwards carcass of an empire comprised of many devoted forces, gigantic robot knights, religious machine.
This, I gotta stop right here. This artwork and the way they just set everything up and the ideas and style of these characters have always been amazing to me. Like, it always feels like this really insane, almost like, I don't know if you're old enough like me, where you've read comics like called Heavy Metal, where it has this like gritty style to it. Everything is like dirty almost, but yet also technologically advanced at the same time. Very cool stuff. I like the way it's looking at it right now, especially the way this guy looks with everything right here. Super cool.
Cultists and incredibly heavily armored women.
Yes, give me the space dummy mommies with the six-pack abs. Yes.
Most likely with sweltering abs.
Yes!
And one must know
That's
what
I'm talking
those
about, baby.
abs taste
That's
like.
I want to taste those abs. All right. Okay, listen. Look, that's this. You want to talk about not skipping an ad on YouTube? This is how you don't skip an ad on YouTube. First of all, I got to get that flavor because I know it probably tastes delicious. Secondly, the neuron activation is out of control. And if you don't know anything about me, I'm a huge Metal Gear fan, so breaking using this song is literally perfect. Holy Jesus. It can't be any better. It can't. All right, I got to stop myself because if I keep going, I'm not going to finish the video, if you know what I mean. I will say, though, Bricky, that was a hell of an ad to put in for your video and honestly fantastic. But let's get into the real content before I take a break in a couple of minutes and head to the bathroom. Here we go. That is so cool.
The age of knowledge and enlightenment has ended.
Okay.
The age of darkness has begun.
Okay.
All right, cool.
Roughly 60 million years
I appreciate
ago, there
all of that.
existed aliens.
Nice.
And these aliens lived short, painful lives. They belonged to radiation-stricken worlds and often died of various cancers before the age of 30. These aliens, the Necron tier,
I appreciate that.
up to the stars and found extreme beings of real power. Beings with the ability to create life. The old ones of the galaxy.
What I love already about having like old ones of galaxies is it has this like very H.P. Lovecraft Halo the Flood kind of vibe to it. If you saw a couple of them already, it just the way they looked and just like that's like that just screams like flood, ancient H.P. Lovecraft tentacle, like old god kind of a deal. And I think like that kind of stuff always has a deep connection with people simply because of things like just the ocean is like that, right? Or anything like that in space, like deep dark things that people don't understand, and having this like unfathomable power in a being, I think is incredibly cool and almost like intriguing to a lot of people as well. But that is definitely something I think like everybody connects with on some kind of level, and I think that's always a good way of like bringing.
Why is there a red guy in our fucking port? Yo, Inquisition's next to me at our port of the lighthouse.
Stakes are. I think that's very cool already.
Ones for help, please cure us of our ailments. To which the old ones said, piss off. So the Necrons here gathered together and did the sensible thing. They declared war
right in the middle of me
old
ripping.
beings
Watch
and
out,
were beaten into the dirt back to their short, painful lives. In the world of Warhammer, there is a hell. This hell is not like you and I know it. It's more of an afterlife. A place where dead souls end up. This place has many names. The Empyrean, the Sea of Souls, the Immaterium, and the Ether. But mostly, we just call it the Warp. While you and I...
So, from my limited understanding, the Warp is like where chaos comes from, right? Like all the people that are infected by chaos and they come out and they go after like the Space Marines and stuff like that. And to have an entire space of just like that kind of thing is crazy. It's absolutely crazy. And I think this could really be something very cool that I might start getting into. This is probably going to be a problem for me. This is not going to be good. Nope. I can already tell it's going to get its hooks into me. This is not a good sign.
I know of hell as a place of horrors and punishment. The Warp isn't really that. Not in the beginning. It's energy, but the kind of energy formed from thought and soul. Psychic energy, where the dead souls of people end up in a place that is impossible to understand. No laws of reality exist. Like time is merely a suggestion, and it is not something that can be braved easily. The Warp would be like sailing the ocean.
I'm gonna fucking slam and light him on fire.
Could the Warp actually be something
open up,
to
JD,
where
slow down for 2 seconds.
people are dealing with like all this psychic energy being contained, and then there's going to be somebody who has to break free through it, of course having a MacGuffin kind of a thing. But I think that's also, again, like a really cool way of showcasing stakes and understanding of like how deadly things actually are in this universe. And I think that's already super cool.
In a pirate movie. To jump from your ship would be certain death. To stay in the sea for too long on your boat could drive a man mad. And there are many dangerous things lurking in those depths. Yet, the sea is not evil. It simply is. Mostly. There are more malevolent beings in those waters, areas that you do not sail towards. This would be known as the realm of chaos.
Okay.
The realm of chaos exists in the warp as a special area led by 3 chaos gods. Korn, the god of combat, murder, and slaughter, with a pile of skulls taken in his name. Tzeentch, god of change, mystery, and deceit, a confusing paradox of lies, schemes, and sorceries. And Nurgle, god of rot, pestilence,
The fart.
Genshin impact. All things rot in the end. And
That
No, you did, bro. You did
is
the right
so
thing.
good. I gotta tell you, like the
that
artwork
was
in
good job.
Warhammer 40k has to be
Very
some
well
of the
done.
absolute best. This reminds me of like Warcraft 2 artwork, not World of Warcraft, Warcraft 2 and like Diablo artwork, like back in the 90s that we had from Blizzard.
Very well done.
And also the 3 Chaos Gods really
That's
remind me
so
of like
smart.
Diablo, Mephisto, and Baal from Diablo. Like they fit that same kind of like tri-god criteria of ruling over hell. And I think that's also really interesting because I'm wondering
Bard grape.
where
You bard
the
grape
ideas came from of
motherfuckers.
having like those 3 specific gods. Like Mephisto is a liar, and you have that here with Tzeentch.
I know
and
what
you
I'm
have,
saying
like,
is though that you
Nurgle.
have him
Like,
do
it's just-
that. It's fucking great. Like,
It's very
bro,
cool, and
that's
it's hitting a lot
very
of the
smart
notes
to
that
have
I
it
really
there.
enjoy about with lore in a lot of games as well. And like this kind of stuff is just so, and the artwork is so good. I really can't stop gushing about this thing. Am I gonna get into Warhammer 40k? Probably.
grandfather Nurgle is waiting for you with
just
open
wondering why
arms.
they thought it
These
was a
gods
good idea
ruled
to
their
go and do that
respective
here.
realm in the warp, sending their many followers against each other in the great game to be the most powerful of all the gods.
Wow.
So the warp exists. Hell is real,
Yeah.
parallel to our galaxy, with the realm of
understand
chaos and
that.
its gods fighting for control. But
Okay.
there are also gods of real space, gods of the normal world too. They're called Catan, and they eat stars.
Okay. Okay, so now we've got
That makes sense.
Galactus in here too. All right, so we have the warp, which is parallel to our time, to like our space, and then they're all infighting as well. And of course, like in the games, they cross over
Oh my
into our
lord.
space too. to
Yes,
find
we
relics
should
of power, at least,
actually.
to use in their own battle. and
I'm
fight us.
1000%
And then in our
okay
space
with
as well,
that.
we have the Catan, who literally are just Galactus eating stars as well. Okay, cool. So
They're pretty
nobody's a good
sexy.
friend
What the
at all.
fuck,
Nice.
bro?
God stays in heaven because he too lives in fear of what he's
Yes.
created.
These
true.
star gods saw the plight of our poor Necron tier
just
and how the
happened back
old
to
ones
back of me?
cast them aside and said, you know what? You guys want immortality?
Yeah.
We will make it happen. We are the gods of the tangible, of real space. We can give you a cure.
Oh no.
So then they ate all their souls
I'll be right back.
That'll do it. Yeah.
and turned them into robotic automaton, feasting on their souls and leaving a hollow shell of an intelligence left that is technically immortal, with the power
So what they basically did was like, oh, you want to be immortal? Here's the monkey's paw. Get your wish. Huh. It curled, didn't it? I think that's exactly what we're seeing here a lot too, is that everything in Warhammer always has like this like ultimate price that you have to pay for the wish that you're wanting to be granted. It's never like this simple thing. There's always like this weird catch with everything. And I think that's like, it's almost like deceitful, but in like a malicious way. And it's very interesting to see this too.
of an entire species' souls. They turned their new robotic slaves on the old ones and hunted them to extinction.
Wow.
The Necron tier, now the soulless, undying Necrons, got their wish at the price of their souls. But we can count the number of kind gods on an amputated hand. With time, the selfish star gods turned on each other, fighting one another for more chances at glory and power. With this, the leader of the Necrons, Zarek, the Silent King, the man who doomed his species when he accepted this deal, waited, planned, bide his time until he seized the perfect moment and turned his legions of undead citizens against the star gods. Gods cannot be killed, but they can be broken. So Zarek broke the star gods into thousands of pieces and locked them away in vaults, taking their free will away as they did to them, and sealed them away as Basically Pokemon to be used as weapons in the future.
So, okay, all right. There was a lot there. All right, so basically, all right, that's cool. All right, that's really, really cool. Okay, this is basically like every major JRPG from the 90s on your PlayStation 1 and PS2 that you've ever played. That is like, hey, you want to do something cool? Check this out. Let's go kill God. Like, that's literally what this turns out to be. And that I'm down for. There's so many notes being hit of like every kind of storytelling and beat that fits so well together in this universe and what they're doing that it almost feels like they just take like all these little bits from other places and they're like, well, in these games you do this, and here's you do this, in this comic you do that, or in this story you do this. And they're kind of like melding it all together, and it just has this sense of like dread over it, and it's so good already.
Who's that Pokemon?
It's Pikachu!
It's the Void Dragon.
Zarek then, with his perfect memory, exiled himself for his sins, flying out to the darkness between galaxies to atone for what he had done. This entire situation, the genocide of the Old Ones and the rebellion of Zarek, will go down in history as the War in Heaven. It is the most brutal war the galaxy has ever seen and ever will see. This was a conflict that took an entire galaxy-spanning species and pitted them against gods that ate stars. The Necrons, rather critical from, you know, the War in Heaven, decided to go to sleep in gigantic worlds on various planets until the upstart species of the galaxy died out. And
Isn't that one of the tombs that you go to in Space Marine War in Warhammer Space Marine 2? And they go in there and they're like, there's like an old god here, and they like freak the fuck out because of it. Like, isn't that what happens in part of the game, or am I mistaken? Let me know in the comments if I'm mistaken, but I feel like that happens. And like you go into one of those tombs and like shit gets fucked up.
so turns out when you have a war,
Yeah,
that
so
lasts
I really love
tens,
having ships that have
hundreds
infinite
of thousands of
durability.
years and involves the genociding of multiple species,
I love
the
the
old
music
ones
in
of the
this.
galaxy, and the consumption of souls from an entire race. The warp gets a little wacky. You know, if you had a kiddie pool and it was nice and calm, and Korn is
All
over
good.
there splashing about, so you don't really go in that direction. Nurgle has explosive diarrhea, so you don't really go in that direction
shouldn't be in the
either. But
pool.
you can still kind of get in the pool. The pool's still
No.
fine. Turns out when you add a couple trillion souls to that kiddie pool, it'll make the waves a little more turbulent. And turns out a lot of them like to pick a
Wow.
side, Nurgle, Tzeentch, or Korn. So the once calmer warp, the once relaxing kiddie pool has now been bloated. 1,000,000 years of war will certainly make Korn, god of murder and slaughter, more powerful. 1,000,000 years of war will probably make Tzeentch, god of deception and change, a little more powerful.
Yeah.
And good God, 1,000,000 years of war will make Nurgle, god of decay, oh, just the tiniest bit more powerful.
Yeah, just a little
now,
bit.
entering that kiddie pool is no longer fun, it's dangerous. The warp is now a problem. Hell is resembling hell a lot closer to what we imagined it originally. The Sea of Souls and the Realm of Chaos are
Wow.
now in
I'm sorry, that is cool as shit, dude. This artwork, I gush about it because I'm gonna keep gushing. It is so good. Like these ideas and the way that they're putting it, this is so cool.
intertwined. So who else to brave the galaxy than a species that won't need to deal with that?
The Eldar.
The Eldar are space elves. They have a lot of the
Basically.
traits that you probably think of when you think of elves. Tall, slender, pointy ears, bit more androgynous looking, no matter what DeviantArt will tell you, and a bit stronger on the emotional side. The old ones, as I mentioned, could create life. And when they were getting, you know, absolutely bodied
Oh,
by
look at
the
it.
Catan
It's just
and
random.
the Necrons, they
Yeah.
made some new races
make
to
a
try
friend.
to help them. One of them was the
Let's
Eldar.
make a
It didn't save them,
really good
but
friend.
they're here now anyway.
Let's
Oh, and
show
also the
him what
orcs, but,
happens when
they're busy
you
right now.
randomly run into people.
Yeah, that's about right.
The Eldar
I've always liked the orcs,
we
especially
go.
in the Warhammer games for 40K and Space Marine.
Let's make a
Because
new
I love
friend.
the fact that orcs are British, and that like blew my mind when they were like, go after them with the tea and crumpets. And I'm like, all right, listen, I did not expect that, but let's heckin' go with this, I guess. All right.
No.
Proper UK English-speaking orcs. Can't get any better.
I'd
Are
say.
a particularly psychically powerful race. So
Makes
they were
sense.
really adept at being able to handle the new turbulent warp of chaos and good at killing Necrons, hence why they went to sleep. Being psychically gifted is basically like being a wizard, but you get your
True.
wizard powers from hell. This is called being a psyker. And basically,
Gotcha.
if you want to do cool wizard shit like lightning from your hands or reading someone's mind, you can do that, but you siphon the energy to do that from the warp. Luckily, the Eldar are very good at handling this without too many negative effects because, you know, summoning power from the Sea of Souls with the new Chaos friends can be a bit of an issue. But Eldar are pretty good.
Chaos, bro.
Like I said, apparently there's always a price for every piece of power in Warhammer. I guess the best way I can sort of like relate it to what I've watched before is how in the anime of Full Metal Alchemist, there's always a price to pay for what you want to do. And I feel like people are more than willing to pay those prices for that kind of power. And they don't realize that the price is a lot heftier than they expect in the first place. And I think that's going to backfire on the Eldar too. I haven't pre-watched this. This is just kind of like what I'm guessing.
Good at it. And you see what's really cool and also awful about Warhammer is that most developed species travel long, faster than light distances by going through that warp. They create a tear in reality to unreality and move through it. Faster than light travel? Cringe. We go through hell itself to deliver your packages. For those of you who play Minecraft, you know how the Nether is like a pocket dimension? So moving 10 spaces in the Nether is actually moving something like 1,000 in the real world. That's basically what warp travel is. Just much like in the Nether, there are a lot of things that want to kill you. The Eldar found a way to do so in between realities. Not regular reality, not the warp, something else. A purgatory of sorts, a fabricated psychic realm that allowed them to travel without fearing the negative effects of the warp. The Eldar were the perfect fit for the new galaxy, and they took it with open arms and pointy ears. The empire of the Eldar spread everywhere, and it spread all the way until now, the 21st century. That's right, while you were watching NPC streams on TikTok, the space elves were ruling the galaxy, and they did so for quite a long period.
So because that the Eldar had the ability to travel across every webway and just basically spread themselves across everything, they're literally just controlling everything. Because if you can't catch them and they just get to wherever you are at the faster than light speed, and they're fucking psychic power.
Morningstar, welcome. I see you there.
Hello, that's
Look at
going to be
you.
a problem for people to handle.
Welcome.
Getting your power from
Did you
the
just
warp
wake
and
up?
pure chaos to then being able to handle that power and then use that to basically be a wizard and then travel across the entire universe and galaxy through a webway while avoiding all the issues with the chaos itself and the warp. That is an incredibly powerful species.
Period of time.
Humanity.
The 21st
True.
century came and went. Humanity grew and grew, all under the nose of their elf overlords. At this time, humans advanced, your classic sci-fi style way. We began to expand, colonize our solar system, terraformed our planets, created new and more powerful machines and starships. The age of Terra, also known as Earth, but we call it Terra here, was here and existed between the 21st century all the way until the 15th millennia. Not much is known about this time, not much needs to be known. Humanity grew up, sought the stars. It's classic. Then came the years between 15,000 and 25,000, the age of technology, or to some, the dark age of technology. This is when humanity reached a new apex of technological understanding. When you think of sci-fi,
if they made AI, I swear to God, we're gonna be in a whole other world of hurt right now.
there's a lot of things you can think of. Star Trek, maybe Star Wars style.
Yeah.
You can go cyberpunk dystopian. The age of technology was deep sci-fi. like a scientific prowess that fringed on magic. This is also when the first ever psychers began showing up in humanity. Individuals with the genetic mutation to be able to access the warp, and then because of that, travel through it. Humanity was no longer constricted to their early ways of travel. With warp travel, they could go anywhere in the galaxy.
This is also similar to what Mass Effect was doing, especially in Mass Effect 1, where they had the relays. And humans were like finally able to find all that stuff from like all the alien species from before, and then you can warp travel faster than light through those warp ways. So now humans have their own psychers and are actually able to access power of the warp and then use those same warp ways or even new ones that the Eldar have been using, which I'm sure is going to cause a problem with the Eldar as well.
Equipped ships with gigantic AI machines, with everything you would ever need to know about mankind, and sent them out on colony ships to expand their influence across the galaxy. This was truly the golden age of humanity, and with every golden age, there is a fall. While the new human upstarts of the galaxy were reaching new levels of technology and prowess, the Eldar were engaging in debauchery. What happens when a species has everything? You can produce unlimited food out of nothing. Your need for farmers and workers, gone. You have dominated the stars and have created a fast travel system that doesn't rely on the dangers of the warp. You have nothing else to do. You have no struggles, no problems, and feel as if there is nowhere else to go. Well,
you start causing problems when you do that because you're bored. You know what they say, idle hands spend time at the genitals.
You begin to experiment. The Eldar started harmless enough. You know, you take a serious interest in your species' culture, your arts, paintings, poems, plays. Sure. These are Eldar, elves. Remember? Their emotions are heightened, more powerful than us humans. So your plays get louder. They start to push on the limits of your hearing ability. Your music becomes different, more deranged. It pushes the boundaries of what is art. The visual spectacle of art becomes more bizarre, more delusional, more eccentric. And let's not forget a very important sense. Touch. Pornography is one thing. I'm a virgin. Brothels is another. What if they all mixed? What if your brothels were part of your art and music? And what if those became more deranged? The boundaries of debauchery were not just met, but shattered. Next thing you know, murder is commonplace and often mixed with the art, music, and sex.
Oh, everybody, we're going to end this one at that moment. All right. This is going to be something what we will pick up tomorrow when we get back. This is Oh No, it's Alex. We will listen to him some more tomorrow. But listen, thank you everyone. We're one more away from the follower goal of 600 on Twitch. And yeah, if everything goes pretty well, we can start maybe getting those to transfer to YouTube as well, and have YouTube pop up a little bit more in the algorithm, hopefully in the future. But let's say thank you everybody that has watched. I appreciate you all hanging out. Let me see who's on before I go. Because I do like to try to shoot off to someone else. Let's see. What the fuck is that? I haven't. Wait for Brian actually up. Yo, I have nobody really on except for one person on right now. That's true. That's like actually live. It would be like, yeah. All right. Homie's got the fucking the readout. Let's go on Twitch. Everybody come hang out. We go and say hi to the homie over here. Let's go. Hang out with Brian. Thank you for hanging out. And yeah, we'll see you in the next one, all right? Thanks. Peace.
I'm tired. I'm tired. I'm tired.